a nightmare, and an accident waiting to happen. This is what a resident in Stoke has said about lorries that are trying to find an Amazon depot near Kingsnorth Industrial Estate in Hoo, but are ending up in country roads. Marie Bennett moved to Stoke 5 years ago and says that the new Amazon depot has not only brought lorries to the narrow country road she lives down, but it also has the same postcode as her, which is why the 7.5-tonne lorries are ending up at her doorstep.
Well, they're articulated lorries, obviously, because they're delivering to Amazon. They're coming backwards and forwards down this little narrow lane. They're now using the driveway next to my house to try and pull in and reverse round, so I'm getting them coming back twice. It's just a nightmare. I mean, it's constant, day and night. We found out through the postman, probably about 5 weeks ago, that it was going to be Amazon. And ever since then, it's been a complete nightmare.
This driveway is where several HGVs have ended up instead of the Amazon depot in Hoo. They've come here to Marie's house, having to reverse in this driveway behind me.
It's extremely dangerous. They should have put all the signs up in place before this was opened, but clearly not. I'm hoping that the council are going to see sense and start putting road signs up. Otherwise, we don't know where we're going to go with this, really. It's just dangerous. It's just an accident waiting to happen.
The council were supposed to be having a meeting about putting permanent signage in place to guide lorries to the depot, but it was cancelled before any agreement.
Temporary signage was put in within 2 days. It started to work, maybe not as clear as it might have been, but we had a plan to go on to put permanent fixtures in, which we think would have resolved the issue by Friday.
Quite simply, there is nothing that tells them exactly where they need to be going. You can follow your sat-nav, but that's only as good as your postcode you're putting into it. Plus, of course, if you take the junction too early, you end up in the wrong place and you think, it's recalculating, I'll follow it. And you end up going past somebody's house through a little village.
Although temporary signage is in place, lorries are still getting lost. And Amazon says it's working with the council, but with no sign of any resolve. Marie and people in Stoke will have to live with lost lorries on their rural lanes for a while longer. Isabel Miller for KMTV.